Today's Money Watchers Business Lunch discussion is about housing conditions in Rhode Island at year's end. Richard Godfrey, the Executive Director of Rhode Island Housing, is here to join us, and I guess you're kind of optimistic at year's end about how this year has been.
I think this year has been a real transition year. I think the year end is stronger than the beginning. Overall sales, overall prices are up a little bit. And at Rhode Island Housing, we've seen a huge increase in business. Our October of this year was up 162% from last year. I think the housing recovery has been a little slower than all the rest of the economy, but as we continue to see unemployment go down, I think we'll really see the housing market start to improve even more.
The economy in general, and I guess traditionally the housing market in particular in Rhode Island, has recovered more slowly than other parts of the country. Same true this year or no?
Absolutely. And you know, we saw the housing market in Rhode Island track unemployment as it went up. The housing market came down. As unemployment goes down, the housing market is coming back. But I think that you know, as consumers get more confident, they're going to realize that buying a home is probably one of the best methods to accumulate wealth for your family. You know, we talk about the stock market being up. Now, even a 3% increase in housing value, if you only put 3% down, that's a 105% increase in 1 year. So it's very, very powerful.
The realtors and other experts who sit in that chair here on the Noon Report often point to the foreclosures and the loan delinquencies as a gauge of how the market is doing, and you have some figures in that area as well.
Absolutely. And you know, foreclosures, we are getting better. We're getting better relative to the rest of the country and relative to New England, but we're still seeing the effects of long-term unemployment. Foreclosure starts, which is really where the process begins, is at a 2006 level. So we've really recovered there, and we see the foreclosure mediation law having a big impact in Rhode Island.
And some of these numbers on the screen are not encouraging. As far as total loan delinquencies, Rhode Island is number 1 in New England, number 8 in the United States. More specifically, foreclosures, number 4 in New England, which I guess in Rhode Island isn't bad, or could be worse.
Absolutely, considering our unemployment rate is still one of the highest in the country. So relative to that, we're doing pretty well.
And Rhode Island is 16th nationally, according to those lists. What are some of the other signs in the time we have left that things are getting better?
Well, first of all, you know, we all waited for the Fed announcement yesterday with regard to interest rates. We expect that interest rates are going to stay low for another year probably, and so it's a great time to buy. We've also seen a new leadership at the federal level. The head of the FHFA has really changed Fannie and Freddie's approach. So I think there's going to be a lot of pickup in 2015.
And Richard Godfrey from Rhode Island Housing, we thank you for joining us.